What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another half-hour only sniping video. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, and since we've been on the PlayStation. So as you see, we have a few things up on the auction house. Close to 1.4 million coins, a 98 overall team, which I think is pretty solid. So here we are. We're gonna snipe some more. Hopefully, we'll be able to hit some good stuff. What we're doing is the letter O in the search function, 9094, and then we're gonna go position by position. The reason I do letter, I get this question a lot, and I know a lot of you guys know why, but if you don't do a letter, and I'm just going to do it right off the bat, I'm going to show you. If you don't do a letter, now quarterback might be okay, but the one that really jumps out to me is wide receiver. Running back might be as well. Quarterback's always on the edge. You see 51 minutes, you are not seeing the newest card. So that is why I use a letter. You don't have to use O. I tried C, which was pretty good, S, which was pretty good, but I liked O. O is what spoke to me, so O is what we're going with. So I like quarterback, running back, wide receiver on the offense side. Those are my three favorite ones because they're full. There's so many cards that fit that criteria. If you try like a tight end, it's not bad. I think tight end's okay. It's not terrible, but there's not a whole lot of cards that fit the criteria. Same with left tackle. Left tackle is usually pretty good, but once you put that O in, it does kind of mess that up. So, again, if you don't want to use a letter, you can just skip. A lot of times you will have to skip quarterback and wide receiver, sometimes running back. Those are the three that are kind of on the edge. So, if you don't do a letter. But the offensive line, the tight end should work fine. The defensive line should work fine. But your best snipes are going to be at the quarterback position, running back, and wide receiver in the corner. I think those are the best spots. So that is why I'm using a letter in today's video. Now, the reason I'm doing defensive line is, as you see, O's not bad. That's why I liked O the best, because I'm able to, almost all these are decently full. You got Ninkovich there on the left outside linebacker, so that automatically makes that a pretty good filter, because Ninkovich is a great target when you're trying to snipe. So that's basically why I like O with that. You got Ninkovich being in there. Middle linebacker is also a great position to snipe. So if I had to just like rank the best positions to snipe, I would say corner. How would I do this? I would say wide receiver might be the best. Corner, it's hard to rank all of them, but the best ones are quarterback, running back, wide receiver, middle linebacker, and corner. So those five are the best positions to snipe. As you see though, O, really good for free safety as well, completely full, and a strong safety I think is okay, if I remember. I don't think it's full, but it is full right now, so that's good. So strong safety, as you see, very close to being full. So Harper there, new card. So that's pretty cool. There was a lot of new cards that came out, the award veteran cards, I think new signature cards, and I know there's one more that I'm missing, but a lot of new cards that came out, and I will tell you, the card that I'm most excited about is Tony Romo. I am one of the biggest Tony Romo fans. I don't know why. I'm not a Cowboy fan per se, but I am a Tony Romo fan, and I really want to get that card. So I'm thinking that he might be my next quarterback. All right, I'm kind of intrigued here. Not with Russell Wilson, but with Hogan. You see a jump here. This goes into overpricing. So if you're not sure what that means, basically it means like I'm pretty sure these two are going to sell, and sometimes it doesn't even matter. Once this gets close to expiring, people buy cards because they see it up and they're like, oh, and they just buy it, thinking that might be the cheapest one up or whatever reason they do it. So let's actually see. I'm kind of curious. Hogan, I doubt is going for much more than like 25, but I'm just kind of curious. The most expensive that sold in the last 15 minutes, they sell so much, is about 26K. So I'm gonna pass, but I think you might be able to reason to get that close to 30K, but I don't know. Nothing so far though, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna keep going through this. If you don't know your prices that well, you can always do it by buy now, which is what I have it set on right now. I'm gonna switch it back, but you can always go by buy now. It makes maybe your life a little bit easier. But the letter O, pretty solid, I like to say, just position by position. I like the letter O. The letter O is pretty good. So that's just my take, but hopefully we can hit something to be able to show that it's pretty good as well. That worthy card, I'll admit, didn't even know that card existed. But that's just what happens, I guess. I've been gone for a while. Oh, is this a good deal? That's a good deal, right? I'm gonna buy it. That has to be a good deal. I'm buying it. Let's see if I made a mistake. Demario Davis. Well, let's see. The last one before me sold for 50. In the last 15 minutes, we've got the highest is 55,000. So we're going to actually try a little bit more. We're going to try 56.5. 56.5 for us. Again, I know it's sometimes hard to spot these. You can do it by buy now. Oh, Ninkovich sold, Cockrell sold. As you see, my coin total just skyrocketed up, or didn't really go down, thanks to those selling. So middle linebacker, like I said, is great. We got a Jones there for 26,000. I know that's a okay. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say that's a decent price. Yeah, that's not bad. You probably can sell these for 30 pretty easily. So that's only 1,000 though you're making. So but I love me some middle linebacker. That Jones looks like it was a pretty good snag there. We got it for 42. So yeah, that should be pretty good. Not quite 10K, but 8K is still, you know what, pretty solid. Especially considering our coin total is taking kind of a hit. Well, I mean, our team's obviously really good, but if we want to make some upgrades, we got to make some coins. So that's what I'm hoping we can do to be able to make some upgrades, or maybe even just get some depth. I don't know why I did tight end there. I don't know. But yeah, so the last few days I was at a speech and debate tournament, so no videos really. So I do apologize about that. It was really the last big tournament before state, so it was a big deal, national qualifier. So that's where I was at, and yeah, so now I'm back, and we get a extended weekend thanks to President's Day. So I know not everybody probably gets President's Day off, but we do, which is kind of cool. So. I seen that Hogan. I wanted to see. Do I buy that Hogan for that price? 21,750. I kind of feel like I want to try. Nah. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Right end. Let's go back to newest. I like newest better. We got a Vernon there. I don't think that's a good deal, but I actually am kind of curious. Vernon motivators. Let's see, what are you selling for? $2.99. Okay, it's a good price, but it's not a good deal, really. Not that I can snipe, unfortunately. So we got that. Let's see. This it's looking real good. I like the way these cards. You're seeing a lot. A lot of these are pretty close to being full, and some of them are full, which is a good sign. We got a Jones there for 25. Do I buy that? I almost feel like I am gonna. I'm buying it. That's way too cheap for a card that sells just so much. I won't make a whole lot off it. I'm just going to put up for 30, make 1750-ish. So, nothing that's really going to make or break a round, but we'll still sell it. Okay. Jones there for 30. Not bad. I'm pretty confident that's going to sell. Unfortunately, it's not the motivator one. That would be a good deal. Right outside linebacker, come on. There's not a whole lot there, so maybe we'll pass on doing that in the next one. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling. You got some good cards in there, but corner, no. Free safety. Again, if you're not really feeling comfortable with your prices, like knowing that McCourty 11,000 is a pretty good deal, then you could just do it by buy now, and you would see that it was a good deal because it was the cheapest card up by a few thousand. Actually, I'm kind of curious though. Let's do VIP. I don't want to undercut myself here. I'm using mutthead.com, by the way, to check my prices. I'm on the PlayStation here, so I got to make sure you're on the right system when you're on there. One sold for 17. I think we might be able to sell this for like 18. I'm going to try. We'll see. 18. That'd be 16.2. That'd be over 5,000 coins right there. Maybe we'll only get 4,000. Maybe we'll have to cut it down to 17 or something, but we'll try. It doesn't hurt to try. You can always put it back up. Strong safety. Come on. We got Harper for 105. Cheap, but I mean, I can't really make anything off of him. New cards, of course, are gonna look. It's tough. I usually try to stray away from new cards unless it really is something that a really good deal, because they do sell a lot. But do I buy this Elway? That one's just sold for 38. Do you see that? Seen it right in front of our eyes with all those Elways up. That is what overpricing is all about. So guess what? I'm going to put mine up for 38 and see if it will sell. I don't know if it will. I was going to put it up for like 35, but let's try 38. You never know. 38. Okay, it worked out well. 38 it is. It's weird me not having a beard. If you're new to the channel, I used to have a really long beard. Now I don't. I could buy the other Elways, but I don't really feel that confident in that. So like, I feel like I'm gonna touch my beard, and it's not there. Weird. Running back. Ooh, Crowell for 24. Yes, Crowell. Okay, what are you selling for? Crowell. I figured at least 30, so it's at least 3,000. Let's see if it's more than that. I think it might be a little more. The cheapest one up. All right, in the last 33.5. 33.5 in the last 10 minutes ish. They sell so much, so 33.5 it is. I'm going way too fast. There we go. That's what, 6,000 coins right there. This is when I like sniping. I was actually, before this video, I kept looking for different filters. One that really was kind of interesting is the position heroes. You need all those gold players at position. So you might be able to snipe some really expensive gold players for super cheap. And I was thinking about doing that for a video, but it was just too boring for me. It was. So I decided to stray away from that and go to something that I like a lot more. This definitely interests me a lot more. So that's why we're doing it. But if you're interested in that, the easiest way I think to find out like what good deals are is to go onto Muthead and check. Just go like gold 70 to 79 or however you want to do it. Just go. Oh, you can just do gold. Just do gold and see what the most expensive golds are up. Some golds are worth like 60k and 60, 65k. Some of them are worth, I don't know, like 10 to 15k, and you'll get them on. People put them up for like 500,000 coins. So a lot of snipes to be made there. As you see, Ninkovich is an easy buy there. I'm sure that you could buy it. Do I buy these Jones? Do I really want to just stock up on this? Like, there's no way these don't sell, right? I don't want to do it though. I don't want to waste my time just making. I mean, I know it's a couple thousand coins, but let's see if we can hit something else a little more exciting. Come on, corners. Corners usually are pretty good. We got Darby, got Collins. No, dang. Okie dokie. Free safety. Got Thomas. No. Strong safety. Bethea. Dang. Alright. Well, that would be awesome if that John Elway sells for that price. Maybe a little optimistic, but well, it definitely was optimistic. But we've seen it sell right in front of our own two eyes. We've seen it sell. So I'm confident that it could. But who knows? This game is weird. Alright. No, I don't like any of that. Okay, come on. Defense attack. We got Aaron Donald. No. Oh, man. We got Ninkovich. While we're not really hitting anything, I want to thank you guys so much. My last video, my budget squad video that I did on the Xbox, the video before this, I was actually debating on, I made the video and I was actually debating on not even putting it up on the channel. I'm like, you know what? I don't really know. I'm feeling like it's going to get a lot of hate because I'm sure I made terrible decisions and people are going to give me a bunch of just, you know, saying how I messed up on a lot of stuff. But really, the stuff that people complain about was ones that were like, you know, you could go either way. Like Isaiah Correll is a good back, but he fumbles too much. Like, okay, that's a fair point. I feel like that I've heard that a lot. Well, I'm gonna try him out. We're gonna see how he does. Maybe that is gonna be a legitimate concern. I don't know, but hopefully not. I don't know. We'll see. But a lot of positive, way more positive than I realized. So thank you guys so much, because I will sell you. I was on the edge. I was like going back and forth, and I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and post the video, see how it goes. And honestly, if you know, it's a lot more positivity than I realized would. Then I even like. I definitely way more than I expected. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I don't know, guys. Middle linebacker, we got another Davis there. Hopefully my Davis will sell for mid-50s, but you never know. Right outside linebacker. Okay. Again, maybe we should cut out the right outside linebacker from our search. But all the other ones, oops, I did not mean to do punter. I do not want to do punter. I do know that. Free safety. Allen, McCourty. Hopefully we can get our McCourty to sell for 18. That would be awesome. Or maybe it already did sell. We got Malloy for 24. Sorry about that. Not bad price there, but I don't really think I can make a whole lot. So if we get a little bit cheaper than that, I might be able to sell for 27, 28, but that's just not exactly the price that I'm looking for. Running back, we got Adrian Peterson, we got CJ Anderson, Mr. Anderson, Randy Moss, Cole Beasley. Oh man, I wish that Tony Romo. See, Tony Romo, that is my quarterback. I know for sure I'm getting him. So he's gonna be my quarterback. Now, I might end up getting him on my Xbox team, but it will be on one team, either Xbox or my PlayStation team. It will probably be on my PlayStation team, honestly. But because even though I have Russell Wilson right now, who's a great quarterback, I will admit I just don't run it around enough. I like to stay in the pocket, so it doesn't really make sense to have Russell Wilson when Tony Romo is basically better at everything except speed and throw on the run. So he's just, I compared him like they basically, but that's a lot with Russell Wilson. He's a good pocket passer, but he's not going to be great. Tony Romo obviously is not very mobile, but definitely got him there. So we'll see. I definitely want to pick up that Romo. I just wish his chemistries were better. Dallas chemistry, it's not that it's bad, but obviously it doesn't help him. And it really only helps the offensive line, but I don't have any Dallas offensive line. I could pick up the right tackle, of course, which I'm drawing a blank on. Why am I? That's embarrassing. But I could pick him up, but then I could have him. But then I need one more. If I want to get to tier 2, I need another Dallas guy, and who would that be? I could pick up the right guard, Zach Martin, but I feel like that's a downgrade from Yonda. I don't know, guys. Or I could pick up like Dez at wide receiver or something, or I don't know, something like that. But right now, I don't really feel like there's a good option to get it tiered out. I didn't mean to do free safety there. So that is why the only thing I don't like about the Tony Romo is I feel like he should have conductor, and then it would be a buy for sure. Or even it would be doubtful they would give him deep threat. Not really that type of quarterback, but I would have liked to have seen something else. Probably the only thing that makes sense is conductor, but nope. They did not help us out there. I did not mean to just do right outside linebacker. Oh well. Come on, corner. Got the new Wilfork card coming out is kind of cool because we could potentially get that Wilfork with J.J. Watt, but we're still one shy Houston, so we'd have to pick up the corner or safety or middle linebacker or whoever else has Houston chemistry if we wanted to get to tier 2. So I think we're probably changing our team just a little too much to get to tier 2. So I might pick up that Wilfork, but I might just leave it at tier 1 and not even worry about tier 2 for Houston because, ooh, that's a buy, right? That's a buy. I don't know, but I feel like it is. Come on. Yes. The last one sold for 54. Before that, 57.5. So we're going to try that 43 minutes ago. They don't sell that often. 57.5. Holy smokes. We bought him for 28. 57.5, there it is. That'd be about 52. Ooh, the Davis did sell. Derek Johnson, Crowell. Ooh, those are big time hits. But we sell it. What is it called? Yeah, it's definitely over 20,000. Probably close to 25,000 coins on the Crowell there. So the Davis, the Crowell. Oh, sorry, the Davis. That was about 25,000 on Cordero there. With the Davis, the Patterson, the Crowell, I would say we're doing pretty good. I might be even missing somebody. So I like this. This is kind of cool because I've been messing around with a lot of filters and I haven't really found one that I really liked. And finally I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let's try this out. Let's go back to what we were doing. It's very similar to what I've done before, but different. I was going to do another chemistry filter, but I do so many of those. I felt like I wanted to get you guys something a little bit different instead of just keep doing the same video and just seeing how many coins I make. It's very effective. Like I was making, 75K a half hour, which is pretty good. But as great as that is, I don't know why I cannot forget. I gotta remember, no right outside linebacker. Free safety, we got Beckham there. But it's great. But you guys have seen them so many times that if you want to use the filter, you can. If you don't want to use it, then you're not going to use it because you don't want to use it. So, and I will admit there is definitely, you got to know your prices. But once you spend enough time on it, though, I've been gone for a few days, and I feel like you can catch up pretty quick. You don't have to be on every day. If you just get on a few times a week, get on the auction house, you can probably pick it up rather quickly. But again, I'm a numbers guy. I'm a math teacher, so it does help out a little bit, I'll admit. Being able to just memorize numbers and stuff is probably comes a little bit easier to me because of that. But that's kind of my style. So I like the newest. Of course, if you're trying to just pick this up and start sniping, this is day one for you sniping. Could be a little tough, but I don't know. Definitely something to think about. Oh, we gotta buy this, right? 23. This is just getting way too cheap. It's just not really a snipe, of course. I'm just trying to flip that card. But dang it. Maybe I'll get a good deal on one of those right outside linebackers because I keep clicking it. But if you're not feeling it, again, you can just do it by newest. It's definitely something you could do if you want to try to just get really good deals on some cards. You could just do newest, and you might be able to hit something pretty good. You might be. I said newest. Buy it now. Sorry, buy now. If you do it by buy now, you're gonna get the cheapest cards showing up. You just might miss some really big snipes. That Cordell Patterson. Well, let's see. Would you have missed it? Is there too many wide receivers that you would have missed? D'Angelo there. +2 carrying. No, thank you. All right, so let's look at wide receivers. We got Jordy there. Who is at, 28? You would have seen him down here. If you could have spotted that, you would have seen Cordell Patterson. So you might be able to pull that off by doing buy now. You might have got that good deal there. So maybe there is something to that. Just do it by buy now. You'll see them. But again, if there's a card up for 100 and it goes for 300, then obviously you're not gonna see it. Defensive tackle, and I'm trying to get those big snipes for you guys. Unfortunately, that Cordell Patterson's great, but haven't seen anything. We gotta buy this. We got to. We'll put this one up for 14. Some people say you can sell it closer to 15-ish, but I feel like sometimes when I try to put it up for more, it doesn't sell. Now, it doesn't, of course, it may not sell every time, but I feel like you should have pretty good success around that. 13, 14 should sell pretty much every time. If you're curious, I know those pretty much sell. I'm going to skip right outside linebacker. It's probably a mistake. You know what? We'll never know, but maybe that was the time when there was a crazy good snipe. Corner. Oh, man. Free safety. Come on. McCourty, no. Strong safety. Strong safety is not great either. I could skip that one if I wanted to. Ooh, that Kirk Cousins. If you guys are still watching right now, one, I want to thank you guys so much as we just go through this. And also, I haven't said this, if you're sniping at home, I hope you guys are making even more coins than I am. I feel like I'm doing decent here, but nothing too crazy. But I hope you are making more coins than I am at home if you're sniping along. One thing I was thinking about as I seen that Kirk Cousins is what your take is on that Kirk Cousins card. That is nuts. Chain movers in deep threat. So the chemistries are awesome. He doesn't get conductor. And if they give him a milestone with conductor, it's like GG. Like, that's going to be the most popular quarterback. I did not mean to do corner, but in MUT. Besides Michael Vick. But, well, Michael Vick won't be because he's too expensive. But he'll be one of the favorites, just overall one of the best quarterbacks in the game. And he's probably not going to be that expensive either. So, because his name is Kirk Cousins and not Tom Brady. But I would say that that's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. If he does get conductor. He probably won't. But if they give him a milestone, I don't know how they pick the milestones. I'm sure there's maybe a system that I've never... Dang, I did right... I skipped it once, and then I didn't skip it again. But if they give him a milestone with conductor, Oh, yeah. That is good. I mean, how do I pass up on that Kirk Cousins? I mean, that other Kirk Cousins was really good. I mean, it's been a while since he got an upgrade, but Kirk Cousins at quarterback, I could roll with that for pretty much all year. Come on. Okay. So got a little bit of time left. We'll try to hit something here shortly. We got a John Elway for 27. I'm going to pass. Do I buy that? This is tough. I think this is a buy. Yeah, okay. We'll just keep buying John Elways, I guess. All the other ones sold, so I didn't realize that. If we can sell it even for mid-30s, I mean, making 5K, I will not sneeze at 5K. I know a lot of people have also expressed, this has been a popular thing that people have said in the past, is make a snipe and play. Basically, whatever you snipe, you play with those cards. That does sound like a good idea. I just haven't felt it. Dang it. Dang you. Dang you. I wish it still gave your name. You remember back in Madden, when back in the old months, when it told you who put that up? Send them a message saying, why did you do that? But I don't remember what I was going to say, so I don't know. Oh, wide receiver. We got T.Y. here. No. Okay. Left in. Oh, I know. Snipe and play. Basically the only thing I could think of is I could do like an all gold, basically just get like all golds on my team, and then whatever I snipe I can use in a game. But I don't know if I mean, maybe that would be, how could I pull that off? That's the best idea I could think of how I would actually pull it off. So would I snipe for a half hour, and then like my next video would I make it a really long video and play a game after I snipe for a half hour? I could do that. Man, those Jones are getting so cheap. I don't know. So if you have an idea on that, if you think that's interesting or you think that's stupid, either way. I did write out, why can I not skip that? Let me know. I think it could potentially be an interesting idea, especially since, I mean, there's only so many different ways you can snipe. At the end of the day, it's just about hitting stuff. Once you get a good filter in there, which this one's pretty solid, I think, it's about hitting good stuff. Now, the downside of this filter, of course, with every filter, there's going to be a downside, is that you're not going to see those 95 to 99, so there's a good chance that you miss out on a really good deal just because of that. You won't be able to hit those, crazy good deals. But you still have a chance to make 100,000, couple 100,000 on a card, which is pretty awesome. You see that Vincent Jackson right there? Guess what? I'm really thinking about Kirk Cousins, Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson. And then maybe just get a speedster in the slot. Could just run Tyreek Hill or something, get somebody like a deep threat. Or if they come out with somebody new, I think it could be a good idea, but I don't know. We'll see. Ninkovich, no, we just got a few more minutes. So let's go maybe a few more minutes, maybe one more run or two, and see if we can make something here. We got Puzzlesny. Guess what? We're going to skip right outside linebacker. Come on, corner. Oh, come on, free safety? No. All right, not as many cards as I would like to hit, of course, but maybe we'll get something here at the end. We did get some pretty nice stuff. Oh man, okay, this might be the last run through. Those John Elways could be pretty good as well. Come on. C.J. Anderson. Tim Brown. Oh man, will this be the last round? We might be able to do one more. Let's see. Ely. Oh. Dang. Okay. I think this might have to be it. Defensive tackle. Long. I've already clicked it before. Ugh. Come on. Ninkovich. No. Middle linebacker? No. Right outside linebacker? Maybe. I did it. Actually, I did that. I was going to say I did on purpose, but then I actually forgot. Because I was going to say, you know what, this last one, we're going to try right outside linebacker. And then I forgot about it, and I did it anyway. So I don't think it mattered. I was going to do it no matter what. Free safety, Earl Thomas. And lastly, well, we'll do quarterback after this. Because quarterback. No, we'll do wide receiver. We'll see if we can hit something on wide receiver. Here we go. Wide receiver. Oh. Okay, we'll do quarterback too. All right, can we get something at the end? Bradford, no. All right, so how many things we got up on the auction house? 7 things left. Of course, a few things sold, so we probably bought, what, 10 things-ish during this half hour. So hopefully we'll see this stuff sell. I think we did all right. I gotta put some stuff up that didn't sell before I started, just when I was practice sniping. But besides that, we'll see. I'm gonna check back in a few minutes when everything sells, I hope, and see how many coins we made. Alright, we are back. Unfortunately, we still have 2 cards left to sell. Pretty confident John Elway will sell for that. That's good to go. But I try to get 38 out of him, maybe a little optimistic. As you've seen, the other one sold for 35. Pretty sure 35.5 is pretty safe. Cordell Patterson didn't sell, but he's still the only one up, and I know I've seen him selling for close to 60K, so I'm pretty confident it will sell if, you know, maybe a few K off. But if I did, maybe I'll take a few K off, but I know for sure he'll sell for 50 plus, over 50. So overall, if he sells for that, we're about 60K. If we have to cut a little bit off, maybe it's 55K. I don't know, but still pretty solid. So we have the Ninkoviches that didn't sell, and they almost expired, both of them, but they sold right at the last minute. McCourty sold. You see the Jones sold for 30, so that's good to know. The Davis sold, you've seen that. So these 10 cards minus, okay, so 9 cards. Johnson was bought before I started. I only bought 9 cards, and I made 60K, assuming Cordell Patterson sells, and of course John Elway, but I'm pretty confident on that one. But at least well over 50K, 55K maybe. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys made a lot of coins during this half hour as well. If you were sniping along, I hope you guys made a lot of coins. Thank you guys so much for the support. We are almost at 11K, which is absolutely nuts. So we'll see that pretty soon, I think. So that's absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for this. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.